guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Like I said in previous episodes, this episode is going to be an unboxing video, and as you guys just saw the B-roll footage of me unboxing all the good parts that we got from Revmax. So stay tuned. We're going to go over everything and why we went with Revmax, and we'll show you part by part what we have and kind of show you how the build's going to go. All right, so here is my build sheet. I'm gonna go over this and go part by part and show you guys exactly what we have. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what every part is called off the top of my head, so I will be cheating as the time goes by. So, first and foremost, let's start off over here on the bench. We have our torque converter. I've already sent my core back to Tom and the team over at Revmax, but this is going to be a 48RE stock stall. It's a 35 spline stage 5 torque converter. So that's the torque converter we're gonna go with. I went with the biggest, baddest one that they sell. And I think everything else along with this. So covering some other things. The next thing we'll go over is we have our valve body. So this is a 48RE HD valve body that they make and they sell. Here's the manual valve and all the other goodies that come with it. We have our deep pan. We have our 47 RE filter. We have our 2000, I think this is like the 2000 solenoid kit. We have new sensors and a new solenoid, along obviously with our new pan, hardware and installation stuff that goes with it. Right here we have our 35 spline input and stator kit. So we'll show you guys the stock one, see if you guys can kind of see a difference. When I get it out of the truck, I'll actually show you it as well, but it's kind of hard to see. But let me face them together. You see the difference in size there. So 35 spline, 23 spline. And then obviously the stator kit that comes with it, since it is bigger and more girthier, this joker has got to sit on here like so. So that's how she sits. You guys can see that. We have our billet intermediate shaft. I haven't even taken that out of the package yet. We have our collection of clutches. Here's some more clutches. Here's our second gear band. We have our reverse band in here. More clutches and steels and frictions. We have billet accumulators, billet accumulator. We have our billet piston. We have our new, I think this is called a sun gear. We have another, an overdrive drum here. The only thing we are missing on the table right now is our fat output. Tom and I over at Revmax had a miscommunication. Mainly, I'll take the blame on that. I was pretty excited. We're working together. If you guys did not know that, I'll cover that here in a second. But Tom and I had a miscommunication in regards to what output we were going with. As you guys saw in the T-case, it's a 29 spline output. So we're going with a fat output on this. Long story short, we got a 35 spline fat input, billet intermediate, 29 spline fat output with our Revmax valve body and torque converter. So that's the skinny on everything. We will be doing a build series on this, so if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you guys get down there and subscribe so you can follow the series along. This is my first transmission build. I've never done this before. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. It should be a good one. So a little explanation of why I've gone with Revmax. There's tons of companies out there that have amazing reputations. Revmax is one of them, correct? So, you know, there's Firepunk, there's Muldoon's, there's all these other companies. Logan Built has a pretty awesome setup over there as well. And the reason I decided to go with Revmax is, first and foremost, I have their valve body in my truck, my 68 RFE. That thing is phenomenal. It's the first, I was one of the first people to install it on a 68 RFE. It's thick, the thing shifts phenomenal. The tuning helps as well. So obviously I had to up my line pressure, but having this third gen, going back into my fourth gen, driving that, it's like a Cadillac. So I was a little spoiled on that aspect. Reached back out to Tom over there at Revmax and the team over there, and you know, I was just touching base with him, just checking in. Him and I pretty much kept in contact for a while now, and ran this build by him and told him what I thought, what I wanted. I want a 1500 horsepower capable transmission. You know, I want 1200 at the wheel on that truck, so I need to build the transmission to take the power. after mulling a few things over with Tom and, you know, going over the build and everything, this is what we put together. I'm not saying that this transmission is rated for 1500 horsepower, but with the research I've done, this is going to get me there. If you guys are interested in building a transmission with Revmax, you definitely give those guys a call over there. They will definitely set you up in the best way possible. I'm talking about phenomenal customer service. They are very personable with each and every person they talk to. They are not just a company that's going to sell you a bunch of parts from different companies branded together, put into their transmission and putting their name on it. Everything you guys see here, other than like the clutches and stuff, are built at Revmax, made in the USA. All this stuff is patent pending or has a patent on it. So I cannot speak volumes enough about Revmax. They stand behind their product. They make their own product. So if you guys are interested, go check out Revmax. I have not seen a full build Revmax transmission on YouTube, or excuse me, a 48RE. Let me take that back. 68 RFE, they're all over the place. Obviously, they got that game on lock. So 48RE, they make them. Just not a lot of people talk about them. Not a lot of people, I have not seen a lot of coverage on Facebook or YouTube or the forums and things like that. So that is the reason I decided to go with this build and show you guys exactly what they have to offer. And hopefully you guys can see that they are another important name in the game. But yeah, guys, here's our 48RE. We're about to start tearing it down. I wanted to make this video before I started tearing it down, kind of go step by step. And then my next video will actually be the teardown of this this core. I guess my transmission, call it a core, whatever you want to call it. And then we're actually going to go over the process of sending a core back to Revmax. It is very simple, very cut and dry. I've already sent them back my torque converter since I already have the new torque converter here. And obviously I just don't need it. So sent that back to them. And yeah, we're going to be meticulous on how we bag things, how we label things, so we make sure everything goes back in the same order it came out. And if there's replacement parts like snap rings and stuff that need to be replaced, we're going to knock that out as well. But just once again, we got the all the Revmax goodies here. We have the valve body with all the goodies that go inside of it, the filter, the deep trans pan, billet piston. What is this thing? Oh, this is the plate for the second gear. God, good Lord, I can't even think about it. Let me reference my sheet here. This is our billet direct apply piston. Obviously our accumulator. Our other accumulators for the casing itself, new springs, new sprocket we have here, excuse me, planetary. That'll sit inside the overdrive housing. We have our billet second gear apply lever, we have our second gear band, and we have our anchor. So yeah, I'm excited about this. Let me open up this intermediate shaft to show you guys real quick. I think I may have lied to you. Let me put you down. I did open it right there. But look at this. Look at this beautiful piece of artwork. So, yep, going to be installing this joker. Get her back in her box and then hopefully get her installed soon. Here's our billet flex plate, and then here's our Steed Speed manifold as well, our 3rd gen style Steed Speed manifold. Haven't got that opened up yet, but that's going to be probably after we get done the transmission. So going to do some dynos with before and after, so look forward to that video coming at you guys as well. But here's our completed transfer case. As you guys saw my last video putting her together, I got that stud put back in, I got the electronics put back on, and then I got our yoke put back on. So she's ready to go. Just need to put her back in the I'm gonna put her in the back seat of the truck while we're building the transmission, just to clear out some clutter, because I hate my garage being dirty, and we need to get this transmission built so we can throw it back in the truck. Debating on whether if I should go with a one-piece drive shaft. You guys let me know. I don't know if I should do that now or later. Comment down below what you guys think. I still need to pick up my front drive shaft. It's at the shop. They are the ones, Driveline Specialties in Oklahoma City, excuse me, Driveline Performance or something like that. I'll put their link in the description. They're the ones that actually rebuilt my front drive shaft for me. If you guys watched Street Outlaws back in the day, they hooked up Daddy Dave with his Nova. They built his drive shafts for him over there. So pretty reputable shop. I have a pretty good reputation, pretty good pedigree, but yeah, guys, that's it. So everything next step is to tear down this transmission and get it washed up, get it clean, and then start reassembly. So on the next video, you guys are gonna see this transmission get tore down. We'll put everything in our our box over here and then take it to the parts washer and start reassembly. So stay tuned. The series, I'm gonna try to do the series piece by piece, whether it's the overdrive housing, just building that first, building the pump, things like that, just so it's not an hour-and-a-half long video, because I'm gonna try to do it real time. So other than that, appreciate you guys watching. If you guys haven't been here before, make sure you guys get down there, like, comment, and subscribe. And here we go. Let's get this thing built.